Hello. I'm wonderful. I'm still in an ARAM. Hurry up and finish. I haven't heard from Jug or Rob um, yet, and these guys are
Alrighty, everybody, welcome to another night of Heroes of the Storm action. Tonight's matchup featuring all random, all middle-aged against Bull Moose Rave. Two solid names. Thanks for the follow, Irilium, which I'm sure I said wrong, and there's not an L, but thank you anyway. Thank you to the mods for being here early, getting those predictions up in a timely manner, and thank everybody for coming out for supporting these teams. We're actually early, which is fabulous. Love to see it. Love to see teams being prompt and ready to rock and roll. So 9 p.m. starting time is going to be maybe even a minute early. You see the bans by both teams. So Bull Moose Rave taking out BOE and Infernal Shrines, and then all random, all middle age taking out Sky Temple and Alterac Pass. So yet again, I'm a little bit excited to see maybe maps that we're not going to see a whole lot. And in keeping with that theme, we're going to Braxis first. Braxis, which could be a 10-minute map, it could be a 20. But we will see. Welcome, Iggy. Welcome, Malfrix. Everybody else. Just waiting for the lobby to create it here, and then we will hop in and get to it. Hope everybody's having a really great night. Hope you all are cozy in your couches, your gaming chairs, your bean bags, eating your bag of Cheetos. Oh, I almost joined the wrong lobby. We are not going to Towers of Doom. Those teams are, though. Let's see what we got here. As always, hey Camshaft, I see you changed your name again. Bring it to Game 3. I would love another Game 3. That would be excellent. I like casting long series. What was I getting around to saying here? Crizzo's so good he can heal you through Twitch. That's right. If anybody is sick, let Crizzo know and he'll be able to heal you through chat. He'll give you that booster shot. That high five, the Lucio high five. Of course, Cam. I did not miss you, friend. I am on a 1-minute delay, as I am on all casts. Good Lord, Iggy. Very bluey today, I am. It's the blue shirt and the blue background that I currently have on HOTS with my blue diamond, which isn't a flex, it's just what it is. Toast. Toast! I got my hot Cheetos and my Arctic Blue Gatorade. Hell yeah, bloody. Good luck tonight, friend. Camshaft, I have mentioned you 3 times now. Yeah, same winter. I'm excited to see Braxis. I'm excited to maybe focus a little bit more on an offlane matchup that you don't get to spend a whole lot of time on when you're playing Infernal or Sky Temple or some of these other maps. So it should be pretty interesting to watch. And there we go. All random, all middle-aged versus BMR lobby is created. Hopping in now. Let's see some of these names. The Muffin Man, Modus Trollin, Barber, Poppin' Fresh. Good names, good names. I like it. Obviously, Crizzo, Bloody Drapes, Dan, Solo. I know we got a lot of Dan fans in the chat. All good, Cam. High five me, Dan. There's really a lot of daddy chat in chat right now. What is going on? You guys need to go see your ladies for a minute or something. Divdy West has been really competitive for all teams, and it's led to some amazing games. I agree. The games that I've casted really have not been blowouts by any stretch of the imagination. And even the domination games, they don't feel like dominations. You know, they're long games. It's been a lot of fun. I'm ready, and so is Bonesaw. I don't know what that is, but I can only assume it's a euphemism. So we're just sitting here waiting. I'm going to say caster ready here. Once we get the ready from the captains, Jug and Krizzo, we will get this first game on the way. And 2 minutes has been called by all random, all middle-aged, or ARAM, where they're going to be more commonly known as tonight. So we'll have Bull Moose and ARAM. 18 minutes of off-lane coverage. You know what? For the first game, we're only watching the off-laners. I don't care if anybody else dies in the 4-man. Only, only the off-lane cast. I suppose that's why you should have a co-caster, right? You always have to watch for the Dans. The Dan, the man revolution for sure. And today's cast is brought to you by Capri Sun. It's delicious. We're going with the Pacific Cooler because I have adult money and no self-control. Capri Sun. Hashtag ad. Hashtag hashtag. And Krizzo has now called for a 2-minute bathroom break as well. So both teams, while they were prompt, getting the maps out, getting the bands on, forgot to go to the bathroom before sitting down today. So we sit and wait patiently. It's a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man reference. Macho plays Bonesaw. Yeah, I'm old. Hey, this is an old game tonight, friend. We got an old caster casting a bunch of middle-aged guys, and I know for a fact some folks on Bull Moose Rave are pushing 30, so that's all right. Just a bunch of old gamers playing an old game. Yeah, it's off-lane cast. They should just do 1v1s in the off lane. Whoever wins the 1v1 just wins the first match. They'll just let the other team cap the objective, push it into their core. It's a respect thing. Or everybody, 4 healers and an offlaner, and y'all just ARAM down it. Did it come in a Lunchable? It did not come in a Lunchable. I bought this all in giant packs. Bonesaw is ready. Welcome, Jug. Bonesaw has been called twice now. Bonesaw has been called twice. We got the go-aheads from both teams. We are ready. Oh yeah, Capri Sun's fruit roll-ups. A crappy little sandwich, like a bologna sandwich with maybe a piece of cheese. Like, you got a piece of cheese if on a good day. Like, you were a good son that week if you got a piece of cheese on your bologna sandwich. But neither here nor there. Let's get to some of the most badass drafting music in the game. Old StarCraft 1 Terran music. Gives me chills. Do I have the teams on the right sides? I do. It's almost like I've done this once or twice before. Middle age equals unpredictable bladders, potentially. First ban coming out for ARAM is going to be whom? Will we see the Joe taken out early? Perhaps a Stukov? No. Someone has done research, and Junkrat is the first person taken out for ARAM. And Johanna is the first ban from Bull Moose Rave, rounding out the first round of bans for ARAM. I'd be surprised if we don't see at least a Stukov here. Welcome, Spark. Uh-oh, and we had 2 disconnects? The whole team panic? Panic. What the fuck? Okay, so that's kind of strange, everybody. It kicked 3 people from ARAM out of the lobby, kicked me out, and kicked a member from Bull Moose Rave out. I guess that's why we banned Braxis. That is really strange. It literally kicked over half the team for all random, middle-aged, and someone from Bull Moose Rave. That is really strange. I guess we're gonna remake the lobby. What a really strange HOTS thing. Alright, leave game. I don't know what to tell you, chat. That is very, very strange. It even disbanded, like, some of the people's parties, too. Someone alt F4'd in draft. Can you imagine dodging in NGS? They quit, we win. Oh, I'm not going there. Not this week. This is a whole new week. We're just gonna cool our jets on that topic. Oh, so that was pretty strange. I guess we're gonna see a Junkrat ban and a Joe ban, and then the rest is going to be a mystery. I should probably check my Discord messages to see if I'm missing anything. No. I don't see... Oh, okay, so lobby's being created again. What are the F-bombs? Needed a server with higher ping for all the geriatric players. Hey, thanks for the follow, Ronan. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Winter, I saw your comment on Discord. That's hilarious, if that's the case. That would be amazing. Boomer clicks, yeah. What can you say? No one cares about HOTS but the players? That's why we're here, right? That's why y'all here. That's alright. I get to listen to more Terran music, so honestly, I'm okay with this. I think every map should be played with Braxis music. It's all good, bloody. I know what you meant. You're good. Same bands, yep. So we're doing the same bands. Looks like we're about to start here again. Alright, and we go back. Back to Braxis. Wait, did they get the bands right? Yeah, they did. Okay. Losing my mind a little. So, I'm predicting a Junkrat ban here. See? 900 IQ. And then I think Joe would be a good first ban here out of Bull Moose Rave. Okay, good. And now we're gonna see... I have no idea what you and Toast are talking about, Winter, so I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, Rexar banned out of ARAM and Stukov banned, so Rhaegar is going to be taken here for sure on the side of all random, all middle-aged. No, what are they thinking about? They're not thinking about not taking Rhaegar here. You wouldn't. I mean, you wouldn't give up Rhaegar. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what the thought process there was. The banned F word. I really have no idea what you guys are talking about, and now it's all I can think about. So thank you. You broke me early. We're going to see the first and second picks from Bull Moose Rave in 8 seconds here. Muradin and Lucio. Crizzo known to play Lucio a time or two. The Muradin coming up. Very, very strong tank. Able to run away, come back with full health just a few seconds later. Yeah, thank you, Iggy. Second and third picks here. Going to be Jaina and Sonya, so very solid wave clear, strong offlaner. Poppin' Fresh has her war paint on, she's looking hungry, looking for Zerglings. So we have the second round of bans coming up. Bull Moose Rave going to be taking out likely a tank here, maybe an auto attack type DPS. And you're going to see the Anubarak taken out, which makes sense. Anub is very strong. Extremely strong. And Leo taken out. It's a little bit of a respect ban there. They must know that Dan Solo plays a heck of a lot of Leo. He's also pretty strong on this map just in general. A lot of good self-sustain. Entomb can be a game changer. So third and fourth picks, likely going to see some DPS locked here. Oh my. We have a Urel. We have a Div D Urel. I'm excited. I was watching Urel played in Storm, the Storm Division yesterday. I thought, boy, that seems fun. And we're going to see a little bit of that action here. Rounding out the team for ARAM, a tank, an auto attacker, maybe a Zul'jin. The Mei is taken as their tank, good point control, and Greymane. So a ton of burst damage. This is probably going to be a Bloodlust Rhaegar then. And they're just gonna kind of go. But also solid wave clear across the board. Tassadar also very solid wave clear. Urel can absolutely soak an entire Zerg wave just by herself. She gets 95 armor and gives 0 Fs about it. Winter loves Leo ban. Arch Nemesis taken out. And there you have the Army Soldier Rainer. See if we get any swap-a-roonies. 15 seconds to make sure they're comfortable with what they're looking at. Not that they could pick any other heroes, but maybe they want to give their teammates a heart attack before the game starts. Maybe swap a tank with a healer. Maybe swap a healer with a DPS. That's half the fun, is playing mind games with your own team right before the game starts. Isn't that right, Toast? Alright. The game one between all random, all middle-aged, and Bull Moose Rave starts right meow. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't take a look at the portrait synergy, which we do have across the board here from both teams. You love to see it. You like to see the camaraderie between them. Even if they don't push their buttons the same, at least they push those portraits the same. I need to take more of what does blue bits. Dan's, I almost said Dan Solo. That's the wrong Dan. Watch for Dan. Mods, if you could please get a prediction up for these two teams to determine the winner. As always, if you cannot close the prediction, please do not make the prediction. From left to right, we have ARAM, Jugger, Rob playing the Mei. We have Muffin Man on Rhaegar, Modius on Jaina, Barber on the Greymane, and going on the top lane there, you see the Sonya. Right to left, we have Bull Moose Rave, Bloody Drapes playing the Urel. My most excited character to watch here. Dan Solo spraying the Mini Marine. I love it. And playing Rainer. Trolling Rhino on the Muradin, Ezo on the Tassadar, and Crizzo on what else but the Lucio.
5, 4, 3,
Game 1 starts
1.
now. Dun, 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 dun. Now, who's stronger early? Hard to say. Probably ARAM, actually. Blows being exchanged back and forth. You see Rainer ended up going for Ace in the Hole, so not looking to stack. Tassadar off the W build, Dwarf block from the Muradin. Looks like Slam build out of the Sonya. Mei going with the Ice Storm. A lot of damage going out on Rhino. He's going to have to leap out of there to escape. Anything crazy happening here? You see perfect aim out of the Grey Mane. This orb being taken. Jaina says thank you for that. I'm not going over the Rhaegar build because there's only one build. May being super oppressive here early, really zoning out the team well for the Bull Moose Rave.
The beacons are energizing. You have to control them.
Gonna take a peek here in the top lane. Yeah, nothing's happening there. And you see the camps being taken out of both teams early. And I think if I go like this, you could just about see both of them there. Jugger Rob playing Bud of the Elf Simulator. Grizzle going in, booping him back a little bit. Nothing crazy though. Bull Moose Rave still working on getting that camp cleared. Dan Soul is going to do that and Hearth back, as he is low HP after taking that hard camp. Crizzle taking a lot of damage, but Jugger Rob is in trouble. With the wall going down, he's going to have to pop that D to keep him alive. Crizzle being a nuisance in the middle lane. You see Greymane going to take that top camp. Raynor coming up top to potentially try to get a gank here. Let's see if anything exciting happens here. Nothing. We go back to the bottom lane. Trolling Rhino at half health. Likely going to have to jump away here, and does. You see Aram controlling... oh, well, he didn't cap it. And Bull Moose Rave now at 40% on the objective here. Thank you for the follow. Osana? Osan something? I will read it more accurately here in a moment. That's what you love about Braxis. It's a lot of action very quickly. Jugger Rob got very low mana, very low health. Pops his D to get that health back. Rhaegar is getting pretty low. The Murden really wanted the Jaina. Unfortunately, DPS was not there with him. Jaina's going to have to go back. Bull Moose Rave in a good position here to keep this objective away from Aram. And right now, if you're Aram, you're waiting for your Jaina and your healer. You shouldn't be doing much here. We're going to take a look at this top lane. Bloody Drapes is losing to the Sonya, but Dan Solo is here, and he is irritated. And Army Soldier Man's going to pop a couple shots on Pop Refresh and walk away. Do we have the first kill here? Jugger Rob with no mana running away as fast as he can. Just kidding. He's coming back, and he's hungry for more. Trolling Rhino taking a lot of damage, but will likely be able to get away with relative ease. And he does. 64% on the objective for Bull Moose Rave. Popping up to 72 before it's capped here. Jugger Rob's got to go back. He needs that mana, and more importantly, he needs the health. Can't take if they don't have any health. So Bull Moose Rave has a camp that they could still take top if they want to here. Yrel and Sonya both very low. Let's see if we get a kill out of either one of these guys. Bloody Drapes is, boy, living on a prayer right there. Raider takes one shot and runs away. Good blinds coming out from Jugger Rob, trying to isolate the Raynor. A lot of damage being done on Aram's side. Focus the Raynor. Or focus the Murden, rather. And Crizzo. Oh, and the Snowball takes the first kill on the Lucio. So really good focus fire from there. And then is Dan Solo going to go down here as well? Do we have another Snowball coming out? Oh, the cocktail from Greymane almost took him out. And now all random, all middle-aged in a really good position here to take this objective without the healer being up. Burden is coming top, though. He's going to get the stun on Pop and Fresh, and Sonya now in a lot of trouble. He's going to have to spin to win. Dan Solo is also coming by to provide moral support, but is not going to be able to catch him. Meanwhile, all random, all middle-aged, sieging this bottom wall, getting a lot of value, getting the first tower down, maybe getting that gate so the Zerg Rush can just run in there and do their thing. Greymane and Jaina sieging really well. You see the sun come up from the Murden on the tank. Greymane kind of left out there a little bit. Let's see if a wall is going to come out here from the Tassadar. Doesn't look like it. It's a 3v4 if the Rainer's still top. The Tassadar's Q misses. Uh-oh, and suddenly Dan Solo's in a lot of trouble. The Mei being super impressive in the back lane. But all random, all middle-aged, just kind of hitting the tank here. Not really doing a whole lot of damage onto the DPS. However, the E from Jaina eliminates the Raynor. Second kill in favor of all random, all middle-aged. And they were going to cap this first objective 100% to 72. And wisely starting that camp just before the objective pops. So they should be able to clear that very quickly and get poised to push with this wave likely taking this first fort. So a really strong start from ARAM. They have the level advantage here in just a moment. However, Bull Moose Rave is built for wave clear. And you can see the fruits of that labor coming in now. Before it's going to go down, it was going to be pretty hard to stop 100% wave, especially with no gate in the way. But Bull Moose Rave doing a really good job mitigating any other amount of damage. Oh, Bull Moose is taking so much damage here. Meanwhile, all random, all middle age, so healthy. Crizzo takes a cocktail to the face. And it lives to tell the tale. Everybody waiting for this orb, which is kind of strange. Okay. I thought maybe they were going to try to bait an orb. I've never seen a team actually bush party an orb before, but it wouldn't be the first weird thing I've seen. Let's take a look at the top lane. Bloody Drapes running for his life. Looks like Poppin' Fresh is not going to be able to finish that kill. Bloody Drapes, every time I look at him, is about a quarter of health. So Sonya seems to be doing pretty well into him. All random, all middle age, going to be hitting 10s here very shortly. While these teams do boring things like take the camps, we're going to take a look at the damage totals here. You see Greymane topping out for ARAM, and the Tassadar out of the side of Bull Moose Rave really doing a lot of damage. We have a gank attempt here on the top lane, and the Yrel is going to go down. Okay. Oh my goodness. Almost got away. But the Yrel is going to go down courtesy of the Greymane. And all Manum, all middle-aged. Doing really well. Very strong start here. They still have their 10s before Bull Moose Rave. See if you're going to see a May Wall come out or something here. And it looks like we might. The Ice Wall is up and is going to hit the Muradin. Is there going to be a lot of follow-up? Not quite. Looks like Trolling Lionel able to jump away before the objective hits. You see Jaina taking the Water Elemental. Ancestral Healing out of Rhaegar, so no Bloodlust like I thought it was going to be. The Cursed Bullet from the Greymane, and Sonya going with Leap. You see the High Five taken from Lucio. The Ardent Defender, I couldn't tell you that's what that was without looking at it, because boy, do you not play against a lot of Yrels, or rather, I don't play against a lot of Yrels. Hyperion out of Raynor, Avatar from the Muradin, and then we have the Black Hole out of Tassadar. So we see both lanes swapping here. A lot of damage being done to the Muradin. Yrel and Sonya just kind of beating each other up on the bottom, exchanging blows, pumping up those numbers for the leaderboard later on. And here comes the gank, here comes the gank, come here the Sonya, here comes the gank. Jaina just completes her quest, so she's going to get that 10% bonus damage. And, Dan just showed in lane, I think. Maybe not, maybe she doesn't know, maybe she just doesn't care. But a wise decision here from ARAM, they know for or bottom. Black Hole comes out, does hit Muffin Man. It's going to do a bunch of damage. Ice Wall coming out as well, but unfortunately not going to hit anything. Hyperion is there to zone him out. Barber really in a lot of trouble. Was way too deep in there, but a really nice heal from the Rhaegar. And it looks like both teams have stabilized the amount of damage they're going to be taking here in the top lane. It's a good decision to push that fort. Very good response from Bull Moose Rave to keep them off of that and not lose that before the objective here. Bull Moose Rave currently in control of the objective. See them already at 26%. However, they are a full level down, and 13s are going to be online for ARAM before Bull Moose Rave. Let's see if they're going to be able to push them off, see if they're waiting for that point. And it looks like they might be. Sonya is winning this bottom lane yet again. Yrel really struggling, especially with no mana, so they're going to have to give that away. Greymane completes his cocktail quest. Cursed Bulk was down on the Muradin, and a lot of damage being done. Bull Moose Rave is not healthy at all, and they really need to back up here before they lose everybody. Black Hole comes out. Oh my god, the peel of all time. The Ice Wall misses, and Tassadar just saved his entire team with one ultimate there. Really, really nice play. He's going to put that on his resume, clip it and ship it. A lot of damage again being done by Tassadar, and just like that, Bull Moose Rave is on the offensive here. ARAM at half health, Tassadar massive damage, Raynor going deep, getting both the finishing blows on the Jaina and the May. Again, all that coming from one spectacular Tassadar ult there. Taking a look at the bottom lane here, Bloody Drapes trying to cap this objective on the Sonya, and it's just not having a good time trying to do it. Although Sonya's going to back up, a little bit weary of maybe the gank. You see Bull Moose Rave going to be in control of the second objective, going to be pushing with 100% Zerg wave. Thank you for the biddies, Rhino. I appreciate that. Thank you, Cranky. And let's see where they're pushing. Looks like Tassadar is going to stay top to clear that, and we have the full Zerg wave on the bottom here going to be pushed by Bulmos Rave, but they are a little bit late to the party here. And with only... Okay, they got 4 guys near here on the bottom and 4 on top. Bloody Drapes jumping in, doing a lot of damage to that front gate. Ice Wall's going to come out and hit 2 of them. You see 2 people in Ice Wall there on the bottom. You see Jaina getting the Elemental out, and that's going to die very quickly as Krizo bats it away. Bloody Drapes taking a ton of tower shots. Jaina's getting really low. Oh, Dan Solo also taking tower shots. Oh, Bulmos Rave taking so much damage just from the tower, and they're all half health right now. Meanwhile, Bloody's going to jump in, get unstopped by the Krizo. And not a whole lot is going to be happening here, I don't think. Bulmos Rave is very low. That Greymane doing terrible, terrible damage with that cocktail. I don't see a lot of people take that that talent at 1, but he's getting a terrible amount of value from it. So we're going to see camps being taken, perhaps. Maybe a gank on the Sonya. Sonya's been very elusive for ARAM. They're doing a really good job in comms, letting them know, hey, people are missing. Hey, maybe don't be here. Let's see if we go for an invade or maybe posturing for the boss. Jugger Rob wants this camp. They know they're there. Here comes Rhino. Oh, and a great curse bullet, and that is a very teachable moment, folks. Don't face check bushes. Oh, massive cocktail out of the Greymane. It's very suddenly the whole backline's at 1 HP. They all have to run away for their life. The Urel's going to be absorbing as much damage as she can, but if she's not able to get a jump out of there, she's going to be very dead. And the Rainer is trapped in the wall, and Bloody Drapes is going down. Really good coordination of ults from ARAM there. They captured the camp, so they're going to have that pushing bottom. They have a camp pushing top, and this is a free boss here for all random, all middle age, playing out of their mind right now against Bulmos Rave. Kind of the downfall of Murden, right? How's a Murden going to check a bush? He has nothing he could throw in there other than his hammer, which I guess you could argue he should have done. But it also takes a team with incredible coordination to both stop the jump from the Murden and then to blow him in half, which Greymane was very successful in doing. Greymane just doing an unbelievable amount of damage, hitting every Q that he throws. A nice ice wall coming out. The boss going to be doing terrible, terrible damage here. Tassadar ults a minion, and unfortunately, as good as his first black hole was, this one was not. The boss is looking to take this keep, and Bulmos Rave looking to keep it. Krizo very little health. We're not going to see a whole lot of value out of this anymore. ARAM going to be taking this bottom camp. They say all your camps belong to us. Interesting E into the bush there. So ARAM is going to have bush control. Oh no! And Trolling Rhino unfortunately gets blown in half again, but lives to see another day. A really nice ice wall on the Tassadar. Let's see if we have any follow-up here. It looks like the Elemental is out, and yeah, Jaina's going to be able to clean up this Tassadar. A lot of damage being done, but it's just not enough. Krizo doing everything he can to keep his team alive. Lucio sprinting around, but Trolling Rhino is low. He's going to have to walk away. Dan Sono's got no mana. The Sonya Leap is going to come out and finish the Murden. The backline for Bulmos Rave is just getting decimated here. Bloody Drape's going to be going down after popping her ult. Krizo giving her a high five on the way to death. The bullet misses from Barbara, a rare miss. Oh, and the cocktail blows Krizo up! Lucio goes down, and it's a 4v1 right now. Let's see if they're going to go core here with the objective pushing in the bottom lane. Meanwhile, after Bulmos Rave all just kind of died, you have an objective pushing bottom, and I think this might be it. I don't know if Bulmos Rave has enough to stop him here. GG's been called by Krizo, but it's not over yet. 50% left on the core. And yeah, that's going to be it. The Mace standing there taking the brunt of the damage. And GG's come out across the board. So, all random, all middle age, going to be taking game 1 here in Braxis against Bulmos Rave. That started off so even, and then just like that, it was over. Greymane, I feel like we're going to see him banned in the next game. If you don't respect ban his Greymane, I mean, man, what a carry that was. 20,000 more damage than the Jaina, who was no slouch there by any means. Meanwhile, the Tassadar had, I mean, almost probably a game-saving ult at the time to peel 4 enemies away from his team while everybody was at 1 HP. Taking a look at the talent trees here. Jaina full Q build with the elemental, the icy veins, rip my bits. Yeah, just really nice play out of all random, all middle age. So congratulations to them, taking game 1. So we will see what awaits us in game 2. Someone said they didn't like the Rainer build. The ace in the hole. Slowed or stunned heroes. Maybe that's just a follow-up. The Rainer could follow up a Tacit or ult maybe as well. But also, you know, the Pepper makes him slowed as well. It's not my favorite. I probably would have gone Exterminator here, but Pepper also very good, especially when he didn't die very much. Like, he only died once. I think if he goes Pepper, maybe he's able to finish off a few more of those kills. But it's all personal preference, you know? Play what you're comfortable with. ARAM showing their experience by age. Do they have the stamina to win game 2? That is what we are here to find out. Let's go, Moose people. Welcome, Trax. Sorry I missed you. What will happen if we don't give ARAM another pregame bathroom break? Alright, hey, I'm middle-aged too, alright? This is starting to be offensive to the caster. Everybody put on their Depends and strap in for another hour of Heroes of the Storm action. Alright, I'm going to swap this over to the starting screen here. We will see what map is picked next. Knowing Bull Moose Rave, I don't think they're going to take that loss laying down. I think they're going to be back and they're going to be angry. I think we're going to see a game 3 here out of both of these teams. A game finished in a 9-2 kill favor ARAM there. And the next map is going to be Dragonshire. It's past ARAM's bedtime. BMR got game 2. You guys are ruthless. You guys are absolutely animals, all of you. They buy insurance in bulk. Oh my god, you guys are having too much fun at their expense. Alright, so lobby's been created. We're going to Dragonshire. Caster's gonna say he's ready. I think I'm older than you, so I'm allowed to make old man jokes. That's fair. I turned 30 this year, so it's all downhill from here. Gaming diapers, is that a thing? Wait, should that be a thing? Gingerbread Man, welcome, by the way. Thank you for joining us. I've mentioned this before, maybe when I didn't have so many people here, but I think it's going to be kind of interesting to see how gaming evolves, especially on Twitch or other streaming platforms, where you see ads right now for us are like G Fuel, but we're going to grow up, right? And like, are we going to see in the pre-Twitch ads, or before you can actually view the stream, is it going to be AARP? Is it going to be Depends? Like, who's going to be the first Twitch streamer sponsored by Depends? And I feel like it has to be Tim the Tap Man, just as a meme. Appreciate the old man jokes, not to be confused with dad jokes, exactly. Those are two very different things. Welcome. Oh my gosh, what a name. Lam Pico. Welcome. That makes a whole lot more sense than a gaming catheter. Is that what you've been using? Because if you are, you're doing something vastly wrong, my friend. Anyway, enough talks about catheters. Game 2. We're gonna put a 1 on the board here for all random, all middle-aged, as they took game 1 on Braxis holdout. So you're gonna see Bull Moose Rave banning first. I have a feeling we're gonna see either a Greymane ban or a Rhaegar ban. There's no way they let him get Rhaegar again. Also, I've decided to start playing more Rhaegar. That Rhaegar Greymane. They're both wolves, right? Like I know it's not that's not racist, right? Are they gonna they're gonna ban something, right? The May. So the respect ban coming out for Bull Moose Rave. May taking out Jugger Rob. Probably pleased with himself a little bit getting that ban out. Already ads for Viagra at 26. Yeah, it don't get better, friend. It doesn't get much better. First ban from ARAM. Gonna be Joe Hanamama. I don't remember the last time I saw a Joe in NGS anymore. I don't remember the last time I saw a Joe even in Storm League. Unless someone would basically go AFK while they're banning. Fun in parentheses winter kind of sounds like, you know, awkward. You know, you're old, we remember having to set the modem parity bit to a dial in BBS. What is BBS? Stukov banned from Bull Moose Rave. You are older than me, Malfrex. And I mean, I was there for pretty much the beginning of the internet, but holy shit. And Rexar banned from ARAM. So the Rhaegar gonna go in favor of Bull Moose Rave this time. I am pretty sure we're gonna see that picked from Crizzo. Ta-da!
Fight to my last breath.
And that leaves what? Do we see the Greymane first picked here? Do we see another tank picked? I believe the May was taken first last game from ARAM. But we shall see. We're seeing the Anduin taken out of Muffin Man. Wait. Wasn't Jugger Rob up here before? Or am I losing my mind? Did they somehow switch? Anyway, the Dahaka taken for the Global out of ARAM. And Anduin taken from Muffin Man. And Bull Moose Rave says, you know what? Greymane's actually pretty good. Maybe we should play him. And we're also going to take the Diablo. So we will likely see the Tychus banned here from Bull Moose Rave. A sweet 9600 baud modem. I still have to use the 9600 baud for when I'm talking to a lot of my Cisco devices at work. Or not Cisco. Cisco is 115-800. Our Juniper devices, I think, are that? Old bulletin boards, gotcha. And very suspected, you see the Tychus band from Bull Moose Rave and the Leo taken out of the side of ARAM. So third, fourth picks going to be locked down here out of all random, all middle-aged. A tank needing to be picked. Kind of expect to see a Stitches here with the Anduin. Maybe an abduction comp. We shall see. Nope. Both DPS is taken here. You got the Raynor and the Jaina, the dynamic duo. Bull Moose Rave rounding out their team here while I suck down the last of my Capri Sun. Delicious. Malthael, Zarya. So the double support comp from Bull Moose Rave. But that's actually going to be interesting. Maybe we see an off-lane Zarya, perhaps, and a 4-man Malthael. Wouldn't be unheard. I've seen it recently, actually. But rounding out the team for ARAM, our tank is going to be picked here. And we shall see. Yeah, I would do Stitches here. And I'd be wrong. The Blaze coming out. Let's see if we got that big bunker value. or if someone's gonna meme and pick combustion. Any combustion lovers in the chat? Rexar target ban? I feel like it is. He was banned in Braxis as well. Both these maps are really strong Rexar maps, both Braxis and Dragonshire. So perhaps. I have a feeling that was a target ban. But also just a solid ban in general. Is it, you know, are you more worried about a Rexar than a Rhaegar? Yeah. So far, the team with the Rhaegar is 1-0. We'll see if that changes here. We're going to get all random, all middle-aged here, a point on the board. Game 2 between these two teams starts now from left to right. We have all random, all middle-aged. We have Jugger Rob playing Blaze. Modius on the Jaina again. Barber playing another Toy Soldier Rainer, popping fresh with the Deckard, or the Deckard, that's a Dahaka. And Muffin Man on Anduin. From right to left, we have Bull Moose Rave, Dan Solo playing Zarya, Bloody Drapes on the Malthael, Krizzo playing Rhaegar, the cute puppy, Trolling Rhino on Diablo, and Ezzo on the Greymane. If we could get another prediction started, Dan, that would be swell. And game 2 starts now.
Let the battle begin.
Let the battle begin. Spicy comp and old standby comp, exactly. Sometimes old reliable, you know, just is it. Looks like the cocktail is taken from the Greymane. So even though I said I don't see that very often, we see that in back-to-back games. Clearly, one team inspired the other there in that decision. So not a lot of action really. Looks like all random, all middle-aged doesn't really want to fight. Malthael's going to be going top right away to take that lane, followed by the Dahaka. So we are going to see Zarya in the 4-man. Diablo looking to be cutting off a rotation. The Jaina in a pretty provocative position. Where's the tank? Yeah, the pull has to come out from Muffin Man. A great decision there to pull him, or he would have been very, very dead. But the Rainer's already gotten to the bottom lane, so while good posturing from Bull Moose Rave, they're going to be able to get that bottom soak anyway. Both camps going to be taken out. You see the Exterminator from Raynor, so camp's going to be likely taken a little bit quicker, maybe, by all random, all middle-aged. But Greymane and Rhaegar are still pretty good at doing that. Both camps taking almost identical timings. Bull Moose Rave hits 3 a little bit quicker, but at this early stages, it really doesn't matter. Make sure you go and gamble right meow, get your points.
Capture the shrine. Inherit the Dragon Knight's
Meanwhile, you see Raynor doing the best he can up top here to take this camp. Greymane and the Rhaegar here on this camp. And we're going to go bottom and watch Dan lose all of his health. It's a 3v2 with both camps here. Gotta feel the heat from Zarya, so he wants to get up close and personal with this enemy team. Looks like Diablo and Spell Shield. Nothing too crazy. Raynor in the top lane, looking to maybe get a pick on this Malthael. Oh, Bloody Drapes dives in. Let's see if we get a pull. We do. Got a couple auto attacks. It's not going to be enough to take him out. So good pick attempt there, but unsuccessful. Not a whole lot going into this bottom lane here. Both teams just kind of running around the map right now. All random, all middle-aged, gonna get a lot of value with this camp here. And now Aram backs off. And we look like we got some support coming from Bull Moose Rave to the top lane. Krizzo is here. So is Ezzo. Are they gonna get... And I apologize, we missed first blood. Zarya goes down, compliments of the Jaina here in the bottom lane. Likely Blaze and Anduin follow up. So first blood going to Aram. Is he going to be able to take this camp or take this objective? Probably not, with the Greymane there pestering him. Bloody Drape's going to be taking this. A little bit of whiplash here, but there's a lot of action between all the lanes. Every team kind of scattered to the wind right now. Frizzle going to put down a totem. Slow and oh my gosh, it's so frustrating to play into. Always ban Rhaegar. Jugger Rob, though, is on an island. Team's kind of left him. Is he going to be able to get pulled here from the Anduin? He tried, and then he said, nah, I'm going to take this camp instead, bro. Good luck. So a good kill there out of Bull Moose Rave to take out the Blaze. Are they going to get another one on Muffin? No, a very promiscuous, oh my goodness, rotation there from Barber. If Diablo has the Q there, maybe he just gets thrown into a wall and dies, but not quite. So 7's online for both teams. You see Bull Moose Rave with a little bit of an advantage in XP. And Jaina wisely checking that bush. And checking that bush. And then still getting slapped in the face by the Diablo. And here comes Chriso to slow him down. Are we going to get a kill on the Jaina? Not quite. But in the middle lane, the Zarya is here. Just kind of collect and soak. Top lane, anything exciting happening? Kind of. Well, it was going to be exciting. Now it's nothing. Blade Drapes really needs to heal. Both of these guys basically at 1 HP. See the camps being taken on both sides respectively on the bottom. Bloody Drapes is a little bit more healthy than Poppin' Fresh here. He does not have a heal, and now he doesn't have his dive. And this might be a kill. Uh-oh. Really nice tongue coming out. A lot of tower shots, but not enough damage to take him down. Global's going to be up. Poppin' Fresh going to be back with full HP here in just a moment. See Jugger Rob holding off the middle lane. Big rotations coming down. Bull Moose Rave still an XP lead. Still going to be hitting 10s a little bit sooner over ARAM. But both of these teams right now, with a kill apiece, very even. Level 10s are what's gonna see the big first change here. Jugger Rob getting pushed into the wall. A lot of good damage. Focus fire being done by everybody except for Dan Solo. Unfortunately, he was taking the back line where everybody else is hitting the tank, and therefore the Blaze lives. Bull Moose Rave in control of this objective. Let's see if Dan Solo is going to be able to cap it here. Let's see if Jaina's internet died. Nope, still strong connection going out from the Jaina. Jaina being irritating as all heck. Kind of interesting matchup here. I think that Jaina wins this. Just stay away from the Zarya. Anyway, bottom lane. Healer v healer, tank v tank, auto attacker versus auto attacker. Who wins? Got to be careful up against that wall though. Diablo very strong on this map. Able to pick people off that are not quite positioned accurately here. A lot of damage being coming out of the Great Mane. The bullet comes out, and a huge cocktail to go out and kill the Jainas. Really nice focus fire there by Dan Solo and Ezo to kill the Jaina, and they should be able to get this first objective now. And Malf? Where did Malthael go? Died to a tower? Where? What are these teams doing? My apologies. They're doing all kinds of crazy things. I don't know where to look. Is this Zarya going to be able to hold him off long enough to be able to cap? Doesn't look like it. Barber just kind of walks by. A lot of damage being done there on Dan. Okay, well, I just don't know where to look. Everywhere is the wrong place. So now 3 kills to 2 in favor of Bull Moose Rave, as they're going to be taking down these 2 bottom towers and potentially this bottom fort. Let's see how much damage they can get done here. Muffin Man, the healer, is just kind of waving at them, showing the support by riding them out. The healer is going to get rooted. Cocktum comes out. I, of course, have missed another kill. Okay, I was kind of near that one. I saw the dead bodies. Okay, so the Dahaka died here, the Rainer died here, and Bull Moose Rave starting to take control of this game a little bit more. They're definitely going to be able to cap this objective now. Bloody Drape's going to be taking that top. Dan Solo's in the mid to really cap the objective. Going to be at a quarter HP, maybe a little bit more now thanks to that orb. But Bull Moose Rave 13's online, and let's see where they're going to be taking this. Hey, is Malthael going to die just randomly? No. Okay, good. We can come to the bottom lane. Anyway, we have a 4v4, and I can finally pay attention to something. Dragon Knight coming in, going to be booting the Blaze across the map. With 13's online here, you'd like to see Bull Moose Rave maybe step up right now and try to get a kill here. Trolling Rhino is going to be looking for something. Anything to maybe slam somebody up against the wall. Of course, the Malthael would die, because why not? The bullet comes out, and the bunker comes out a little bit too late to protect him. A good pull comes out. And Muffin Man in a precarious position right now, but the Dragon's going to die, and it's a relatively solid hold. Oh, and the turnaround, a good stun out of the Blaze, and Jaina pops the Elemental. But Ezo, both Greymane really the difference makers from both these games so far. Greymane with terrible, terrible damage. You see Zarya's Graviton Surge coming out, catching the Blaze and the Jaina. He's going to go down, and now Bullmoose Rave in a really good position to seize this wall. Maybe get some damage done even on this keep. Barber doing all he can, but he's got to be careful because if the Diablo gets the flip into that totem, that's just kind of a kill. Bullmoose Rave doing a really good job taking tower shots. Dan Solo wants to stay because he's got the bubbles, but as someone that plays a lot of Zarya, it's time to go, friend. And not a great rotation out of the Dahaka, but he's able to pop his heals and escape. I missed more kills this game than I think I have in 18 other casts, so my apologies on that, but action is happening everywhere. See, both teams going to be splitting up, taking their camps. Bullmoose Rave going to be taking this. And while we have a break in the action, we're going to take a look at middle here, and we're going to be seeing the damage. Greymane, yeah. That's pretty much what I expected to see. The siege side of things, you see Bullmoose Rave getting a lot more siege done as well. Meanwhile, in the top lane here, Hyperion comes out. Looks like they're going to be taking the keep here, or rather the fort. But is Poppin' Fresh in trouble? He has no escape. He's got no healing. What will happen now? Poppin' Fresh dodges the bullet. He's dodging everything. He's a madman. Gets a pick on the Malthael. Is that going to be enough damage into the towers? I don't know. Rainer's going to need a Q, and Ancestral comes out just in the nick of time to save him. 16's online for Bullmoose Rave. Camp going to be taken. Compliments of Ezo and Rhino. Actually, Rhino's just going to kind of leave him. He's like, you got this. You're a Greymane. You do enough damage the way it is. I can't. This Malthael just dies. If I watch him, will he not die? Is it like a boiling pot? Meanwhile, on the top lane, Poppin' Fresh and Barber finishing what they started. Fun fact, chat, did you know you could auto-attack while you're pulling somebody with the Haka? Learned that the other day. Now maybe you did too. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, a couple of roots coming out from the Anduin. No one there to cap the objective for ARAM. ARAM just kind of trying to stabilize here. They just got their 16s, and now it looks like Dan Solo's in a lot of trouble. Gets a pretty decent peel, and they're going to let him go. They're worried about the rotation coming up, and they're going to let them go. Meanwhile, Bullmoose Rave going to be taking this bottom siege camp. Or actually, it looks like they didn't get it. They were just clearing. The tongue comes out from Poppin' Fresh. He is fast AF, boy. Look at him go. Bullet comes down. Bunker is out. Trying the tower defense system. And both teams are looking to be taking a 4v5. They know Malthael's top and they're going right now. ARAM trying to get some damage on, trying to get a couple of picks. Not really finding anything right now. Lightbomb's going to come out and really doesn't hit anything other than the Greymane, who doesn't take a whole lot of damage. Bullmoose Rave still very healthy. Meanwhile, ARAM is on the back foot. Raynor had to tap, and he's now just coming back into the fight, but he's still too low to engage. Ancestral comes out on the Diablo, and Poppin' Fresh needs to be pulled out of the fight to survive. Both teams doing terrible, terrible damage. All the ults have gone down, and nobody has died. So call it good healing or bad focus fire from either team. And it looks like Bullmoose Rave, and no, they're not going to be able to cap this middle. We're looking at the Malthael because every time I turn away, he dies. Okay, he's still alive. He's still doing well. If a Malth dies in the woods and a caster around here, does it make a sound? Fantastic question. It's a 2v2 top. We're going to take a look at top. It looks like with only hero damage being done is in this top lane. Malthael gets a really nice bubble from Zarya. Last Rites comes out, but does not get him. However, the Graviton Surge from the Zarya is going to be able to clean up the Raynor here. Dan Solo needs to run or get an Ancestral from his healer. And now Jugger Rob in a lot of trouble. Bunker's going to come down. Gets the peel. Ooh, misses. Dodges everything. Jugger Rob, the magician there, escaping everything. However, in the meantime, Bullmoose Rave almost a full level ahead, and now with the Dragon Knight going to be pushing that bottom lane, trying to open up their win condition here. Let's see if Bullmoose Rave is going to be pushing that mid. No. Elemental comes out. A lot of damage being done to the Dragon Knight. However, the Jaina is way far out. Okay, she backs up. My heart rate goes down. Dragon Knight's at half health and has not hit anything yet. All random, all middle-aged, doing a really good job clearing that out. Rob gets a bullet to the face and then gets kicked across the map. The disrespect there is just unreal. And Bull Moose Rave is trying to take this, maybe looking for a kill. Dan Solo's going to be popping his personal bubble. The Hyperion comes out to try to push away from ARAM. Jugger Rob has very little mana and very little HP. Are they going to try to take this? I don't know if they can. Is it worth potentially losing a fight over? You're almost 20. If you are, if you're ARAM, you want this fight. You want to engage this fight. You're 5 right there. Papa Fresh, come down and take this fight. It's before 20s. You're just going to give him 20s, friend. And 20s has been given. Modus trolling, just kind of popping the elemental. Wonder if that was a misclick or literally just a check for vision. But Bull Moose Rave, wisely taking the bottom camp there. A little bit of a fight going on in the middle, and here's where the Malthael dies. Really nice coordination there from ARAM. And Malthael says, haha, I'm back. Graviton Surge comes out, misses everything. Tongue comes out, misses the Zarya. Malthael's like, alright, I'm back, I'm taking camps, no big deal. How many times am I gonna die? 4. I don't care. Taking a look at the damage leaders across the board. Raynor leading the DPS here. Followed by the Blaze, doing terrible, terrible damage. On the side of Bull Moose Rave, the Greymane still undefeated in the DPS category right now. So we have a big fight here, 5v5, Bullet going down. Last Right's coming out, but a really nice bunker coming out. Ancestral, the double Ancestral perhaps? Yes, getting it off on Rhino, saving the whole team, but a big stun by Blaze. And the Dahaka's going to take out the Zarya. Papa Fresh now going to go down for the trade of the offlaners. Malthael going down again. He's got a cooldown timer so long it doesn't even show on the screen. And all random, all middle-aged, finally taking their first good fight of this match. Taking out 2 kills to 1 there. They lose their Dahaka, but they take out the Malthael and the Zarya, so that's really the meat of the Bull Moose Rave team. Camp's going to be taken and cleared in the top lanes here. Strap in, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're in for a long game here. You gonna take the objective, friend? Oh, you're scared. I understand. I've been scared before. This Jaina, checking bushes like a boss. Is Blue and the Dragon? Oh, yardy har har, Winter. Meanwhile, Bull Moose Rave, they only got 3 people, but Ezel gives 0 Fs about it. Ryzen dives in, rather, destroys that keep. Wise decision. Good awareness from Bull Moose Rave to know where the enemy team is, know that they are actually safe to take that, while ARAM was taking that top objective and camp. Malthael, I don't think will ever come back from the game. I don't know. Oh, I lied. 8 seconds. 8 seconds we'll have a Malthael back and it'll be another 5v5. But let's see here. If I'm trolling around, I do not want to take this fight. Stun comes out. Light Bomb coming out, and the bunker, unfortunate timing there. A little bit of miscommunication between ARAM. It's a 3v5 right now. Blaze gets back in the bunker, trying to get as much damage as he can out of it. And Barber knows there's really no threat of CC damage here. Kind of baits the Diablo, but Diablo blinks away. The Ancestral comes out, and this is the strength now of Bull Moose Rave. The double Ancestral, and suddenly, Last Right's coming out. Good stun coming out from the Blaze. Another follow-up stun from the Anduin. Both teams trying to hunt down. Oh no, and the Jaina's caught out. Diablo gets pushed away. And now a ton of damage being focused on the Diablo. Meanwhile, their entire backline from Bull Moose Rave is stunned. Diablo's going to go down, but he's got his souls. It's a 4v5. Malthael's running for his life. Looks like ARAM has the lead here. He's going to take out the Zarya. The stun misses from the Blaze, but Ezel's going to go down. The Greymane, first death of the whole match. And are we going to get a tongue? I think so. I think so. The Malthael is in bad shape. That's another kill on the Malthael. Can he return? I don't know enough about him to be able to tell. Meanwhile, Bull Moose Rave's like, I'm going to try to take the objective. What a crazy game back and forth. ARAM starting to stabilize here a little bit. The Malthael returns. And it looks like Jaina's going to be able to hop into this objective. Let's see what kind of value they get from it. Looks like they're going to be going mid. ARAM's got 2 kills to none here, so they are very healthy. 5 people up to Bull Moose Raves 3. Trolling Rhino potentially looking for a flip over the wall, but I think that wall is going to be taken down very shortly. This is a 19-minute level 22 dragon, very, very strong. Does terrible, terrible damage to any fort, keep, building, hero, anything in the way. So yeah, Unstoppable comes out. Really nice play there by the Rhaegar. A lot of damage being done to the Blaze. Bunker is popped. Last Rites comes out. Not any value there. Graviton Surge is out. No value there. Jaina, meanwhile, is still trying to just hit the keep, trying to take it out. Light Bomb comes out, is going to hit 3 of them. The pull comes out from the Anduin. Anduin just doing everything he can to keep his team alive right now. Meanwhile, the Jaina is abandoned. The Jaina is going to be in a world of hurt. Muffin Man goes down, so the Anduin's down. Jaina, let's see if she can get some kills here. And she's gonna. I think she's gonna. Is she gonna get the Diablo? No, she's in it to win it. Oh, unfortunately, just not enough damage. Ancestral has to come out. Everybody groups up. Gonna be full healed. So the Jaina and the Anduin taken out of Aram. Bull Moose Rave now. Right back in this thing. And they want this camp. They're not gonna get it. Holy cow, what a game. And now, are they gonna try to end? 2 people down. They might be trying to end. They look angry. Bull Moose Rave looks angry like they want to end this. I don't know if they can. I think we're going to need to see a big drag out of Poppin' Fresh to get them right there. The silence. The Graviton Surge comes out, catches both of them, but I don't know if it's enough. Blaze has a really big bunker value. Last Rites comes out, and he's able to get in the bunker before it pops. Meanwhile, the Rainer's doing terrible, terrible damage in the backline, and this core hasn't begun to lose any health yet. Hyperion comes out. Nobody's got any mana. They're stunned in the backline. Oh, Blaze misses the stun. The Anduin comes up just in time to save him. The Diablo is going to be taken out by Raynor. Now the Raynor is just cleaning everybody up. Popping fresh, popping off. And is he going to get both of them? Yes. A great kill by the Greymane. Cruzo has to run for his life. And does he have Ancestral? No. And just like that, what looked like they were going to end the game. What a defense from the Blaze, Raynor, and Dahaka out of Aram. And the Greymane, or the Rhaegar, are actually going to go down there. Trying to hurt. Unfortunate. Now, can the Diablo do something magical to stop Aram from making this game a domination? Welcome, Devastated, by the way. I don't think there's anything you can do to stop him here. I think Aram's going to be able to win this game. Malthael returns. Now it's a Diablo and a Malthael. Bunker value, sort of, happening there. The core is at 50% and dropping fast. The Light Bomb's going to come out, get a couple of stuns. And I don't think Bull Moose Rave is going to be able to stop him here, and they're not. All random, all middle age. Congratulations, a 2-0 domination over Bull Moose Rave. Well played. The defense, a 3 against 5, ended up winning that fight. The Rhaegar doing everything he can to keep his team alive. The additional shieldings provided by the Zarya just still wasn't enough. You see the Raynor, even, you know, don't poo-poo the Exterminator build from Raynor, still being able to pump out 100,000 damage, top DPS by nearly 15,000 with an Exterminator build. Take your camps, hit the backline. It's about where your damage is going. Really, really great fight there from all random, all middle age. I'm going to see if I can pull somebody in for potentially an interview. Let's see if I can find him in game here. GG's all around. Thank you for the follow, Devastated. Welcome, friend. We will look at the talent trees here as well. Jaina doing... Oh, I hate this bug. I hate this bug so much. Oh, there we go. Rhaegar, solid. Don't know a lot of Pale Horse from the Malthael at 1. Zarya, Feel the Heat, so not the Orb build. Rewind. Greymane, both cocktail builds across the board. W build from the Diablo. Q build out of the Jaina. Hey, bud.
Hello.
Congratulations, friend.
Thank you. Thanks so much. They
How did
don't
that
come
feel?
easy. Oh, it was exciting. It was nerve-wracking, very chaotic towards the end there. But overall good.
Yeah,
Can't complain.
the composure you guys had to take a 3v5 under your core was incredible, and really good positioning out of all you guys.
Credit to Muffin Man, our healer there. He just kept screaming. Well, he wasn't screaming, but he just kept saying, "We don't have to die. We don't have to die."
Yep.
So he was the one that was like kind of keeping us all in check there when we were just thinking about just going a little bit ham.
It always helps to have, even if I'm doing Storm League, it's nice to have that coach kind of be in the lobby with you, going like, "Don't go out there. Don't. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. No, don't do it." And I try to int so hard sometimes, but yeah, it was an incredible defense. And congratulations, just overall on a 2-0 victory. How are you guys doing this season?
So we started off in pretty rough shape. I think we got double dominated, and then since we had like an off or bye week, and since then we've won 4 straight. So I think
that's awesome.
Yeah, I think we stayed hopeful through the first 2 weeks. We're kind of a newish team. Like, we have some returning players. We've all sort of played together except for Pop is our offlaner. So we're kind of we're newish in that regard. So trying to wait for things to gel and see where that goes. So far we're having a good time. So that's the most important thing.
Exactly. That helps so much. Just that you guys appreciate the time you're spending together. You guys are able to communicate effectively. Really makes for a fun team environment.
For sure.
So Braxis, that is not the map that you had picked initially, right? How did you guys feel on Braxis? Was that kind of like a game of chicken where you thought, okay, well, they're probably going to ban Braxis because everybody bans Braxis? Or did you guys have a plan kind of going into that map?
I mean, I didn't think they were going to ban Braxis. Quite honestly, I wasn't sure what they were going to ban for maps just because, like I had mentioned, we haven't had too much success early on in the season, so it's kind of hard to see like how we play certain maps and whatnot. And I don't think that we played Braxis, but we're not like, there are certain maps that we prefer and certain maps that we don't. But I think we have an okay strategy for at least every map that we go into. So we felt pretty confident.
That's good. My strategy on Braxis is to ban Braxis. And then I don't have to worry about it. And then everything else, if they take me to a map I'm not comfortable with, at least it's not Braxis. I don't win in Storm League. I don't win in NGS. And anybody that's listening to this that plays against me, I'm banning Braxis, so cheers, mate.
It's definitely one of those ones where, especially at the early game, if you fall behind, it can be hard to recover from, and I definitely felt like we were definitely saying that at the start of it, like it felt really, really tough at the beginning, but just like the nature of that map is that it can just snowball a little bit, and they had really, really good push. So when I think they channeled all of or most of the first objective, or it was very close on the first objective, like just to show how close both teams were throughout both games, honestly. And we were able to defend our fort, and we took their fort, so we felt pretty good about that. And then, that just gave us an advantage going forward. So,
yeah, you guys took a really decisive fight right before an objective pops, and then you guys were able to take a boss. And that was an excellent fight too. That was a really fun game to watch from our perspective, from the sidelines, because you were able to see a lot of back and forth. It wasn't just one team getting each objective. I think you both took 100% objective at least once.
It was the objective channels were so close on both, and really we had like they had some early kills on me, I think, and it just made it really difficult. And that Murden was being so pesky. Like, I was trying so hard to boop him out of his jumps, but he was just like so disciplined. Anytime I play Murden, as soon as I feel like anything is going to happen to me, I just jump immediately. But The Muradin was just like holding that jump back so much that we couldn't really lock him down. So it was making it really difficult to stay up on the point. So,
and to your guys' credit, the one time you did lock him down, you guys were holding a bush near boss.
Yeah.
And that changed the entire trajectory of the game. Bull Moose Rave really never had an opportunity to kind of recover from that. You took the camp, you took the objective, and then I think they checked another bush with their face. You're able to get another pick, and that was the game. So it's kind of that moment, like the first time you guys killed Muradin is when it all started going downhill for Bull Moose Rave, and you guys were kind of able to step on the pedal and finish that game. Going into game 2 with Dragonshire, did you pick that map now, or was that Bull Moose Rave?
that was our map pick.
That was your map pick. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys did seem quite comfortable. They took the Greymane from you. They thought, boy, he got a lot of damage with that. We want to do that damage.
And they did. They did that damage.
Oh, holy cow! Yeah, I don't typically go cocktail build, but after tonight, I'm a believer. I think perfect aim is incredible.
I watched from the bottom lane as our Jaina got like cocktailed from. Good night. I watched from the bottom lane as our Jaina got cocktailed from like basically behind the wall, maybe not entirely behind the wall, but she still had like 3 or 4 ticks of health, and and Modus was just like, I did not think that I was gonna die there. There
was a moment like that in game 1 too against the last Lucio kill actually that you guys got. Greymane hit the tower, and the Lucio was unfortunately right behind there and exploded.
But yeah, they took that Dragonshire game was, we didn't really know. We had an idea going into draft, and then a lot of the different things happened throughout the draft, and then we ended up we went with like really good wave clear, but then with the Zarya we had no ability to kill anything, and so we were really struggling with that. But Barbara made some suggestions on how we can better play the map, and I think we had a little bit we were kind of going back and forth. I don't think we were fully committed to that new idea entirely, but then I think once we really committed to it, I think we were able to sort of take back some map control. But I mean, whenever you lose a keep at 10 minutes in the game, it's really like everything becomes urgent. You can't really waste too much time or too much of your health bar, and but we hung in there.
Yeah, every Greymane bullet starts to hurt just a little bit more.
yeah. Seriously, I know they were crushing me. So.
You guys put on an absolute clinic in ganking the offlaner there. As a caster, it was super irritating to watch because I was never in the right place at the right time. People were just exchanging blows back and forth across the map. Every time I turned away, Malthael died. And I'm sure that was an in-game adjustment because you guys were not doing that early, and then suddenly every 30 seconds off cooldown, Malthael was dying, and then Zarya was dying, and you guys just played that map really well. You could tell you're very composed, and you came back in a big way. It doesn't look, I'm sure the comms will tell a different story, and you don't have to admit that. I will. No,
we were totally straight the whole time. We're composed and stoic that whole time. Never doubted it, even when we were 3-man defense on the core with a Greymane incoming. We were like, this is fine. This is according to plan.
They're just stone cold killers, all men and all middle aged. So look out, Div D West. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Do you have any shout outs or anything else you want to mention?
Shout outs to Bull Moose Rave. Those were really, really good games. Hopefully the viewers enjoyed them. Thank you so much for casting. I really appreciate it. It's always fun to get casted, so I really appreciate all the time and effort that you put into that. And thanks to my team. Oh, and thanks to our coach Fade as well.
The coach always gets the last high five in the group.
Yeah, exactly. Can't leave him out.
All right, Jug. Well, thank you so much for your time, and congrats again. And we will we'll see you in the Nexus.
All right. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Yep. Take care. There you have it, folks. Got a 2-0 victory in favor of all random, all middle-aged. I keep stumbling over that name, so congratulations to them dominating Bull Moose Rave tonight in this Div D West matchup. Thank you to everybody that came out to support everybody tonight. Thank you for all the follows. And thanks to NGS as always for organizing this amateur league. It's always fun. I love casting. I love that you guys enjoy being here, and all the feedback that you've given me is invaluable. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Special shout out to Dan for doing the predictions. Get your blue bits. I will have to do something a little bit more Heroes of the Storm related with that, so you guys can maybe interact a little bit more with what's going on. But that's neither here nor there. Until next time, my name is Eternally Blue, and I will be back Thursday to cast PRS against, I want to say it's FF and the Pancakes or something like that. Anyway, Thursday. We'll see you then.